I wonder if I could have my own show. Wait, but what would I do with my own show? I mean, I would probably act like a fucking idiot, right? I mean, I talk too much, don't I? Do I talk too much? I don't know.
I just feel like talking, so let's do it.
Let's talk.
I just turn the camera on and act real stupid. Take myself too serious, that's something that I'm through with. David Lopez is the name, it's my show, welcome to it.
It's my show.
I just feel like talking, so let's do it.
Let's talk.
I just turn the camera on and act real stupid. Take myself too serious, that's something that I'm through with. David Lopez is the name, it's my show, welcome to it.
It's my show.
And we're back! What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another week, episode 11 of the David Lopez Show. Welcome back. Thank you so much. The crowd, studio crowd that we have here is going wild, and it's pretty hard to calm them down, frankly. We've already kicked out 3 people. It's a little much. There was a projectile vomit at 9 a.m. in the studio. Do you realize we run these shows at 7? Alright, I'm gonna stop. Anyways, I was gonna film this last night and I fell asleep like a bum. But, so I'm coming to you live this morning as this show's about to come out today. Nothing too crazy, no interviews today, but we do have some fun stuff. And frankly, that fun stuff is coming on the heels of an amazing week that I did have. It's just a lot of stuff happened this week. For those of you who follow me on social media or know me personally, you probably are aware of some of the things that happened. I had to learn a new, I think it's French, a new French word this week, which is a fiancé, something like that. I got engaged this week, so to my lovely and beautiful lady, Mandy. Which, I was going to get her in here, but you know what, we'll keep her out of the public eye. I know we don't need to get the paparazzi on her already, so we'll keep that calm. So it's been really exciting. We've really got an outpour of love from everybody, so that has been just amazing. And we've got congratulations from everybody. And one of the first group of people who said congratulations were the fucking police. And they fucked up. They jumped the gun. So I did it in front of our apartment, and our friends were up here checking out. So you'll see this picture right here. As I'm doing it, the cops fucking they just happened to be right next to us when I was about to do it, and they put their sirens off and said congrats over the speaker. I hadn't even asked yet. I was just on the ground. For all they know, maybe I hurt my knee, maybe I tore my ACL, and I was just on the ground. And then they make my girlfriend jump the gun, and then everything, they caused this. No, it was good. It was a beautiful moment. It was wonderful. All our friends, thank you guys for being here. And for those who we who didn't get to be here, we still felt your love. We still felt your love. So it was great. That was awesome. And on top of that, on the heels of that, one of the reasons I chose this weekend was that my 2010 college basketball team was inducted into our college's Hall of Fame. So, guys, calm down. I know, it's a lot to handle. It's 2 big news events. I understand. So we got inducted into our college's Hall of Fame, and that was part of the reason that I chose this weekend to do the engagement and everything, because me and her met at college, and that team, and that 2010 team, that junior year, we were really good. We won undefeated in conference. With the national tournament, got an at-large bid. It did, for as far as the school goes, broke some records and stuff. It was really cool. But really, more than all of that, we just had such a fun time, man. That was like the funnest season of my life with that group of guys. Just team-wise, not even. I mean, personally, I played all right and did things, but team-wise, here I'll say, this is the squad right here. This is. I'll put up a picture too. But this is the team that got inducted. That's a little something I got to keep. So it means a lot. And I did it that weekend because I thought it was symbolic, of kind of ending that chapter of my life and keeping it going. You know, for those of you who know me, know that I was also like, oh man, I think it was might have been 2 years ago already. I don't know, time flies. I was inducted into my high school's Hall of Fame like a couple years ago. And that was more so for personal accolades, yeah, it was personal accolades. I mean, our team, we were never that good. Obviously, I excelled, but it wasn't, you know, the winning didn't happen like I wanted it to, which is why I consciously chose to go to a school where I thought that was going to be possible and I was going to be able to contribute to a winning program. So having both those, because like I said, this one from this weekend for college was my team. Having both those means a lot to me, and it's extremely symbolic of where my life has gone, and it's a symbolic of just the maturity that's needed to grow. I think, you know, like those personal accolades. First off, the personal stuff that happened in high school was really important for me, like the personal accolades and like just doing well and excelling. And this is an important thing to acknowledge is as much as we all are like, oh, why are you so egotistical, or how do you become narcissistic, or why are you thinking like that, and it's a negative thing, you know, to be selfish, is my ego was definitely built up there because I was allowed to have that happen, and I was good and I did excel. So yeah, my ego got to be a little bigger, and maybe sometimes too much for me in college where it had to come back down. But it's important because that's where that confidence in just me and belief in myself was developed. And I do think that directly translates into me, you know, being willing enough to go a different pathway with my career and choose to be an artist and stuff like that. Because as much as you can yell at your ego for, you know, doing things, you gotta thank them for certain things too. Like the reason that I'm able to hit a 3 in front of 1,000 people, and the reason I'm able to get on stage is because of that ego too. So those things got me there. And then in college, I really, you know, learned how to be with a group and win, and you know, do what it takes and not care about anything but that really. So that is yeah. So I thought it was important. It was symbolic. It was cool. Yeah. So those two things, you know, were the big things that happened this weekend. Also, on Sunday. So I'm talking about basketball here, and I don't get to play as much as I would like to anymore. I'm in a couple men's leagues. On Sunday, I played in a league, and you know, once in a while, if I do decent, it feels good. I want to brag about that shit because I just don't get to play like I used to. Anyways, we're down by 3, right? It's regulation. It's like, man, it was a high scoring game. It was like 88-85 or something. We're down 3, like 5 seconds left. The other team is at the free throw line. Shooting to take the lead. Basically, they're trying to ice the game. And they had a front end of a 1-on-1, right? So I go up to this guard who's about to shoot. I'm like the only one who's like goofing around. I mean, I just constantly goof. So I go up to the dude and I'm like, yo, what do you think the headline's gonna be when you miss this free throw? He didn't say nothing. I asked it probably like twice. Like, no, like seriously, dude. Like, what do you think? He didn't say anything. So then I look at my teammates who are waiting to rebound on the free throw line. And I'm like, yo, what do you think the ESPN headline's going to be like? He misses this, it's going to be like he choked, right? Like, it's going to be crazy. Nobody's at a word. Nobody's laughing. My one friend, Johnny, kind of smirked a little bit. He was just like, huh, whatever. So then I fall back as he shoots the free throw. Yep, misses the front end. I leaked out to the wing, and they missed me in the back, and I was wide open, and I hit a 3 at the buzzer to send it to overtime. And then I start yelling, that's what the fucking headline's gonna be. That's what the fucking headline's gonna be. Like a fucking pompous piece of shit. And the dude who missed the free throw was like, shut the fuck up. And I was like, yo, dude. Y'all done. My bad, brah. Make the hoop, brah. We made up after. He wasn't actually mad at me, but it was funny. Funny. Yeah, so it's been a really fun week, man. I just really want to say that I appreciate all the love. You know, I get a lot of people, like, when I went up to my old college, like, I had some people coming up to me talking about they watch my shows and watch my podcasts and stuff, and, like, how cool it is. And those things mean a lot to me. And that's really a reason that I, this weekend meant so much to me was I feel like, those people are still going to be a part of my life, but this was definitely kind of ending that chapter of, like, basketball was my whole life. My girlfriend at the time, we were dating and all that stuff, and now it's like, it's official. I am I mean, it's been official. I'm an artist and whatever, but like that section is done. Like it. Sometimes a ceremonial act to close something out is important. You know that. I don't want to get too lofty and comparative to death too much, but there's a real like to me that was like a funeral of my basketball career, but not in a sad way. It was the most joyous funeral of the basketball portion of my life that I could have had, and it's almost like not that it was needed, but I feel like it was a good thing to have, and I mean, this is more important than that, but the engagement and having all our friends here and having a ceremonial recognition of the first 7 years of our relationship and now moving on. These things are important because now we just feel like officially a new chapter started, all this stuff. My new chapter I feel like has already been begun. Whatever. I'm not correcting myself. With all of these shows and stuff and. I'm really excited. I have a lot of stuff coming out. I've been creating a lot lately, man. I've been writing a lot, making a lot of music. I've been doing rewrites on the scripts. You guys saw the goofy ass episode I did last week, the press conference. What'd you guys think? So I'm gonna give you a little behind the scenes note about that press conference. I was there. I was rocking out. You saw I was handling the crowd. They were pretty tough. I had a tight orange. Button up on with a tie. I was wearing no pants were on during that. Yep. Just hope you knew that. As a matter of fact, I'm not wearing pants right now. It's very comfortable. Except the wood chair. I really gotta get a new chair in here. I gotta get a rolly chair. Wood chair, not great. So like I said, there's no interview, there's nothing crazy today, but, there is something crazy. Besides all the stuff I was talking about right there that was great and important in my life. The song that I'm going to premiere for the featured song of the week is my next single. Now, it's not out yet, so the only way you can hear that, it's going to be out real soon. I'm not going to give you guys a date, I'm just going to drop it on you when I do. But, so the reason that I'm going to play it now, I just got the master back. Excuse me. It's with my homie Drumlord, who I know, if you're a fan of mine, you know Lonely Days, Fly Away, Burn Slow, he produced. A lot of the records that he's on, excuse me. I'm just gross, man. I got the snot, I got the boogies, I got the whatever. So yeah, my new single is with him. It's called Ups and Downs with Drumlord. I made the artwork. I really like it. I took that picture, did some stuff. And I'm really excited about it. I'm working on a music video for it. It's gonna be creative, like all my videos of late have been. But this single is definitely gonna be off the new album. So much more too. So if you're gonna want to hear it before it cocomes out, you gotta come to episode 11. Check it out. Yeah, man. Like I said, I've just been creating a lot, so I'm really excited, man. I had a chat last night, or not even a chat. I had like a dinner meeting or a drink meeting with a good friend of mine who's gonna be on the podcast. He's an artist, and I'm gonna direct a music video for him. So we were talking about doing all that stuff. So that's really exciting. I'm just really trying to branch out, man. Like I had mentioned with So Much More Season 1, it's out there in a couple, it's in the submission process for a couple contests and, film contests and events like that, film fest. And I don't want to jinx anything, but I know it's not the most perfect piece of work, but I feel confident in the fact that it can, as far as the web series goes, it can, it can hold its own against some certain things. And I really like the prospective nature of season 2. I think there is a lot of potential there, and I just hope that the cast members and my friends are excited as well as me, and we can get it out there, and I hope the fans are excited. So without further ado, I want to say thank you. Yeah, before the without further ado part, I want to say thank you to everybody who contributed to this week. Thank you everybody who's just contributed to, man, the first 27 years of my life. Like I'm calling it. No. But seriously, like anybody who's helped out up to this point and shit, like you are appreciated. Anybody who's helped out my basketball career up to this point, like you were acknowledged in my heart during this weekend. It took a lot of people to get to here. It's funny because in your head you're envisioning. Wow, I can't speak. Envisioning. I was definitely like I was gonna be playing overseas or something like that, and so you're envisioning something different, and now I couldn't envision anything different than this for me, man. Like I just want to create. I feel at home being an artist. I am at home with my new fiance. Everything just feels like I couldn't have pictured it differently. So without further ado, this is when I say that. Without further ado, this is when I say that part. Should I call Todd back up? You guys remember Todd from? I won't call Todd back up from last week. Or what's his name? Skipper? Skipper? Should I get Skipper back in here? Won't get Skipper back in here. Those characters are gonna make a cameo. Without further ado, my new single, Ups and Downs, produced by Drumlord, recorded by Amir Tripp, or Mr. Heavy, however you want to call it, my good fucking homie. Also, go check out his new song, Hardball, and all his new music, Amir Tripp, sick artist. But he recorded this, he's recorded a lot of my music. This song is produced by Drumlord, and there is no feature but me on there. There's a little sample on there you'll hear. It's called Ups and Downs. It's off So Much More Too. Please enjoy.
Drumlord made it. Ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs, all of these ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs, all of these ups and downs. Mood swinging while I'm chillin', I can't figure out these feelings. Why am I getting all in them, all in them, all in them? Mood swinging while I'm chillin', I can't figure out these feelings. Why am I getting all in them, all in them, all in them? If that buck that bought the bottle could've struck the lotto, then I wonder where I'd be if it wasn't for the pot smoke, money down the drain. They say, where'd it all go? And I can't even explain, yet I'm flying every day, sipping Henny out the bottle as a model, give me brain. Now that's wasted intelligence, that bullshit, they selling it. This crack here, you mess with it, don't need to hit your blunt. No, I came in here extra lit, bringing back that shit that make these new rappers wanna spit. Yeah, I'm loading up the clip, verbal trigger, about to cock back. All these killings in my city, Lord, I pray they stop that. Lord, I pray they stop that. Lord, I pray they stop that. Hate on, 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 hate on. Comes from fear, you want power, said I know you want the power. Yeah, I know you want the power. Shorty say you too sweet, but you see how I'm ballin' and you getting all sour. Ah, yes, the Sears Tower. Ain't don't act like you don't feel this. What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about? Yo, I'm Rogers Park's realest. Known hit dealer, hot spitter. Lonely days about 50K, I ain't wanna stunt. Letting you know I'm here to stay. Fuck the game up, maybe switch the lane up. You can't box me in the shit. Rapping, acting, writing scripts, and you know I can't quit. Haven't heard clean piss since the kid was about 12. Me and Mary got a bond, I could do this all night long. Yo, I'm fresh off writer's block, and when that shit free up, it's like my mind don't never stop. This is so many places, I'm in need of green faces. Pull up the J-Mo, I don't need a fucking chase it. Hey. Ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs, all of these ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs, all of these ups and downs. Mood swinging while I'm chillin', I can't figure out these feelings. Why am I getting all in them, all in them, all in them? Mood swinging while I'm chillin', I can't figure out these feelings. Why am I getting all in them?